everyone, today I want to swatch out these beautiful paints that I got from Choosing Keeping. I'll try to link the supplies video, or the whole video, sorry, up there for you to see. Now when I was buying them, I had a feeling that they are the Gansai Tambi paints because they have that exact same look, and what I can compare them to is what I already have, which is this big boy, and it's a beautiful box. And I bought these ages ago when I first was getting into sort of crafting and watercolors here on YouTube. So yeah, everyone was sort of giving great reviews to these paints, and that's why I got them. The colors are beautiful, as you can see. It's the 36 set. Now I have an old, I think, either review or swatch video on my channel, but I just wanted to show you that these are by Kuretake, and that's what they look like. I have seen people have slightly different versions of this set, maybe a smaller version which has some sort of pastel pinks here. Not entirely sure, but mine looks like this basically, and you can see that the pants look exactly identical. And so it says here made in Japan, and then at the back here there's just this. So if you read Japanese, what does it say? It doesn't say any branding here, so here at least we know it's Kuretake. Now Gansai Tambi is a specific type of a watercolor, which is a Japanese watercolor, and they are very different to the Western traditional watercolors that we know of. So first of all, the pan is obviously very big, so it's to be used with these big brushes. And second of all, the compound is quite different, and from what I understand is that the binder in these watercolors is animal based, but I have, you know, no idea exactly what it is. All I know is that sort of in Daniel Smith, for example, it would be gum arabic. Depending on the brands, it could be different binders. Like Core uses Aquazole, so it's completely different. But generally, those are the more traditional binders that would be used in watercolors. Here, it's slightly different. I don't know exactly what it is, but it does feel different when you paint with it. Nonetheless, they're very, very pretty. And the only thing I can't tell you is what brand it is, because that's all that there is to it. And don't remember whether there was any more info on the website actually when I was ordering them, but hold on a second. No, it just, I'm looking at my order or invoice sheet, and it says Japanese retro watercolor set, and this is the 70s set 2. So there are 2 more sets, which is a 50s and a 60s, different color palettes, but that's all there is to it. There is no name that you could read, or a brand or anything like that, so I have no idea. But these are the colors, and if you can see, I have nothing like this in this set, so I'm very, very intrigued, and I think these colors just look so beautiful together. So I decided to give them a go. I first saw this set on Fleur, and I fell in love with it because the color is just so gorgeous. So let me grab a brush. Okay, so let's give this a go. And also, obviously, I can't tell you the names of the colors because I can't see them, or there is nothing written on here. That's a little bit of a shame, but so you can see how they're wet. They have this very different kind of almost like a sticky type of a, wow, that's pretty intense. So you'll see they're very, very bright. Someone, one of my viewers said that these are great to be used on rice paper as well, which I haven't tried. This is the first time I'm giving it a go. Oh gosh, I still had that blue left in here. That blue is pretty intense, so I'm going to try get rid of it. There we go. So then we have this milky grey. They have a bit of an opaque look to them when you pile them on, as in when you build them up really strongly. But they can be very transparent as well, depending on how much water you use. This is gorgeous color. I'm so into this color at the moment, this kind of mustard yellow. It's pretty much yellow ochre, I'd say. So they behave very similar to watercolors, they just are a little bit different. You would understand that when using them. So this yellow is also beautiful. Yeah, this is gorgeous yellow. I'd say it's like a Hansa yellow. I don't remember how these are with mixing. Something tells me that they're beautiful straight from the pan as they are rather than mixing, but I'll try mixing them as well. This is gorgeous. This is a pastel yellow. I don't have anything like this. Yeah, they're quite unique, I'd say. I mean, obviously this is something you would find across a lot of things because it's a very much yellow ochre color, and this is like a phthalo blue probably, but the color palette is unique in itself. Whoever put it together, I think, did a great job. They look beautiful together. So this is another milky color here, also very unique. It's like a cerulean blue but with a lot of white in there. Gorgeous. Color palettes that are like this are fun to work with because it's been done for you. You can just use these colors and don't need to do anything else with them. So this next color is a warm toned grey. So this is a cool tone grey, this is a warm tone. And let's see finally this red. I'm just going to clean it up a little. There's loads of dust on it for some reason. My room is quite dusty, so it could be coming purely from the dust in my room. It needs a good clean. We have a building site like on 3 different sides of our house, so there's loads of dust coming from every angle of it. Wow, that is gorgeous. This is such a beautiful raspberry pink. How beautiful is that? Very, very nice. So let's see if we can mix any of these. So I'm going to try mix a bit of that pastel yellow with a little bit of this red. So obviously this is more of a transparent color. This is definitely has white in there, and I'd say this one has white. So if you're going to use the white with the transparent, you will get that sort of milky effect in there. But let's try and using maybe the blue and the red. See what will happen there. Yeah, so you get a pretty clean color there. Let's see if I mix the blue with both of the yellows. And then that gives you a more milkier version. This is more transparent, but fairly simple, similar. And let's try this light blue with the light yellow. That's quite pretty. Let's see what happens here, if we can get a more natural green. See if we add a little bit more of this color. I'm aiming for something like sap green, but that's as close as I can get here, is this color right there. I'm also noticing some granulation, which I think is quite interesting. So here, for instance, I'm not sure which one gave the granulation, because on here I can't see granulation and I can't see on there. So that would be interesting to know whether the granulation happens when two colors come together. Obviously I can't look up anything because I have no idea where these came from and what they are, but other than that I think they are quite fun.